We are open for business.
Good morning. What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Today is exciting because look who's here.
Hey,
Yes.
we are so excited. Cassie's finally here. We've been counting down to this day for like weeks.
And now that she's here, we're putting her to work.
That's right.
I'm up at 6 a.m., you guys. They're making me get up early.
Thought it'd be the perfect day to show you guys an update on the entire farm because so much has changed. And also, if you guys did not know, my new song, Takes You Back, is out now. So if you're looking for a new summer jam, click the link down below in the description. Head on over to my channel. Go listen to the song. Save it to your playlist. All right, should we head out?
We gotta go.
Let's do this.
Ready. All the animals are hungry, but most importantly, our cow needs to be milked. Every morning we milk our cow. What I gotta do is I have to bring out some hot soapy water in a bucket because I gotta clean her really good.
Okay.
We've got a bucket full of towels that are all clean and ready to be used, and then we've got our awesome milk machine here. All we have to do is take my cute little wagon and hook it up to our golf cart.
With a carabiner.
And that's that. Now we just drive to the barn.
That's so cool. So you can carry the whole milk machine right behind you.
You're in the crowd, turn it up, make it loud like a song on the radio. It takes you back like the first
Good morning,
kiss of summer.
chicken.
Nothing hits like that. So call your friends, make some plans, grab your girl and take her hand and make it last like a flash in a photograph. It takes you back.
All right, we've made it to the barn and everyone's hungry this morning, so let's get started. All right, grab our wagon. Directly behind this barn is basically a 2-acre field that our cow and horse live in. And as you can see, they are ready for breakfast. They're basically poking their heads right through the door. Daisy, are you in there? Oh. So if you heard that, that's actually Daphne. That's Daisy's baby. She sleeps in the barn at night, and we separate them so that way Daisy has all her milk in the morning so that we can milk her. But Daphne's like, hello, I'm ready for breakfast too. All right, me and Cassie are going to prepare Daisy and Clay, our horse's food. So Daisy gets a full scoop of oats. A little bit of sunflower seeds. Some alfalfa pellets. About 3 scoops of dairy cattle feed. Okay. And then she gets a scoop of beet pulp. Beet pulp is so weird. It looks like dried up seaweed. And they don't really like it unless you get it wet. All right, now for Clay. He gets a half scoop of beet pulp, a little half scoop of alfalfa pellets.
I'm not as efficient as Missy, and I'm left-handed, so everything's wrong. A half scoop?
Yeah, that's like 1 pound. I do like half that. And then a little bit of the horse balancer over there too. Good.
Oh my goodness.
Daphne's ready. Okay, get it wet. So we get this wet because the beet pulp is really dry, so this kind of just damps it, and also it makes it like delicious. They love it. Okay, time for breakfast. All right, Daisy is hungry. She's all. All right, we're going to go ahead and give the cow her food in the stanchion. So if you don't know what a stanchion is, my dad actually built this. This is the contraption that Daisy is going to come in. She's going to eat, and it kind of holds her in place while we milk her. I'm going to go ahead and open this door, and she's going to just barrel right through to start eating her breakfast. We are open for business. Never misses a milking. So we're gonna go ahead and close this just so that she can't back out. She doesn't usually try anyways. She's a very good girl. Okay, let's go feed Clay. Before we milk, we go ahead and feed Clay because he's sitting here like, I'm hungry. When do I get food? So this is Clay. We actually named him Clay because he's red. He's our pony, and hopefully one day the boys will be riding him. But he's 10 years old, and we actually got him from an auction. And when we got him, he was in some poor shape. He did not have a lot of weight on him. I don't think he was well taken care of, but let me tell you, here he is well loved and well taken care of, but he's still a little bit skittish, so we try to just pamper him and take care of him, but he doesn't love the pets. Let's see. Clay, stop.
He's like, just feed me, food lady.
Really good cat. Can I just eat now?
Good.
Good boy. And Lily's like, can I have some? Drop some over here. Daisy said, I'm done with that little bit you gave me.
You hungry? You want some more?
No. I gotta get her nice and clean because the most important thing about milking your cow is that you have a clean, healthy cow. We had a healthy cow, but we always gotta make sure that she's nice and sanitized. So first I go in with some hot soapy water and just scrub it, make sure everything's nice and clean. So she's nice and full. She's got what's called a bag under here, and that fills up throughout the night. So we just take it and we just clean all over. Basically just gets a full-on bath over here. All right. Next we go in with some iodine. Iodine is just a complete sanitizing. People actually use this obviously when you go in for surgery. But this is gonna sanitize her with anything that might be left. All right, let that dry for about 1 minute. You're being so good, Daisy. So patient. While we wait, I'll hook up my machine actually. This is the air tube, and it plugs in right here. Behind the wall is a big pump, and that's basically what it uses to suck all of the milk out of her teats. And then we've got a little pump up at the house for cleaning. It plugs into our milk machine. This is a vacuum pump so that the pump goes yum, 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 just like the sucking motion of a baby. And then we've got the big old claw that hooks up to each teat, but I'll show you guys how that works in just a minute. Clean off all the iodine. What we like to do is empty out each teat just a little bit, like 3 or 4 squirts, because there's actually usually a waxy plug just for protection. So we're gonna basically remove that plug right now. That one's empty. And there you go. And we'll just give her one more wipe down and then we are ready to milk.
This cow gets the whole pampered treatment.
Yes, spa day.
Before.
An eyeball on me. She's so excited.
She wouldn't even move
There's
out
still
the way.
left in there if you want to give it a good. Okay, ready to milk. All right, we are ready for our claw. Bring this right over here. Flip it upside down. My dad has also made it very convenient so that I can just click this and it turns on. So I don't have to do it. I just sit down and I start milking basically. I do use a kick bar because she just tends to get a little irritated sometimes. So this will make it so she can't like mess with anything. Go ahead and turn the machine on and you're gonna hear a clicking, which is the vacuum pump kind of sucking. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So you hear the clicking. That means we are suctioned and we are ready. So when I lift this, it starts sucking, watch. And we are golden, we're on, and all that milk is flowing.
that is it's like,
Yeah.
So to actually milk her completely out, it usually takes about 7 to 10 minutes, I would say. But the whole process from start to finish, coming out here, milking, feeding, everything, I'm probably in about 45 minutes or so. It's probably about 45 minutes of my morning. But it's so peaceful. This is my favorite part of the morning. Once I've actually hooked her up, I just get to sit out here. There's usually a beautiful view, a nice breeze, and it actually is very peaceful. Like, usually the first thing I do in the morning is I'm taking care of babies and I'm up and I'm doing this, but now my first thing in the morning, I get to come out and hang out with my animals while usually the babies are all still sleeping. I just get to enjoy my morning alone for a minute. It's actually really nice.
I guess today is going to be 2.5 gallons.
Ooh, okay.
That would be so awesome. It's still slowing, but yeah, it's definitely slowing down.
Like Luna girl.
Still got some coming out. There's still milk coming out. It's crazy. This is like way more than usual. I feel like.
We're literally getting low, you guys. She's licking up the plate, so hopefully we're almost done here.
There's not milk coming out. This is crazy.
Maybe it'll be 3 gallons.
Give us 3 today.
Come on, Daisy.
Typically, the last thing to come out is the cream, and the cream is the most valuable because that's how you make butter, ice cream, and a lot of other ingredients.
Coffee. That's how you make your coffee.
So that's usually the last thing to come out. First, you get that like more milky, it's a little bit thinner, and then the thick cream comes out last. So it's like we might be getting a lot of cream today.
This is the good stuff.
It looks like she's empty. There is nothing else coming out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my machine off. We're gonna let out that suction. We gotta get all the milk out of the line. Good. And now this machine is full and heavy.
She didn't kick you at all.
No, she does. She usually does good, but every once in a while she'll, oh, what is that? And then she'll like kick it off on accident.
Be free, Daisy.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere. Daisy, we have this talk every single morning. You have to leave. We're now closed.
We're closed. The restaurant's closed.
Dad made a nifty little spot where you can just pop that right in there.
Oh, I thought maybe you put it back in.
No, you put it.
Oh, you put a hole down there. Well, that is something else.
Every little thing. He's like, oh, we need a spot for the nail.
Dad doesn't want you to struggle one bit.
Not
even a little bit.
Not even a minute.
Come on, rock. There you go. All right.
Okay, let's go. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Let her in. Oh gosh. I've had her just barrel
Loading,
through.
you sleeping with the cows?
No, I'm gonna bring out your baby in a minute. You gotta move. Go get some water.
She okay?
Yeah. Well, she's fine. I'm gonna get Daphne.
There she is.
I'm getting big. I know everyone's already gonna say, but what about Daphne? Isn't she hungry? You just took all her milk. Okay, the thing about Daphne is she is totally fine. She drinks milk all day long, more than enough than she needs. So it's totally fine to keep her separated for 12 hours in the night. And then yes, when she goes out there, there might be a little bit for her, but throughout the day, mom fills up with more milk and she gets plenty. And that's it for milking. All right, as soon as we're done milking, we immediately take the milk to the processing station because the most important thing is to get this milk jarred and in the freezer as quickly as possible. So first thing we're gonna do is we need to get the milk into jars. But before we do that, we're going to be straining it. Use our funnel here, and then we've got our filter. This is gonna go right into our funnel and it will catch any possible debris that is in the milk. So this just overall just keeps us aware of what's going on with her milk. All right. So now we get to pick our jars. So I've got a gallon jar here. Turn Clearly we got more than a gallon. We've got a half a gallon here. I think we're gonna need at least 1 to 2 more. That's a whole gallon. We don't need another gallon. Pop that off. It is heavy, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna let Brian do this part. It is so heavy.
This thing has 2 handles.
Yep. So this is our 1 gallon jug.
Look at all that beautiful milk. How full, babe?
Right there is probably good.
Right there?
Looks great. Our filter.
Is this a half gallon?
Yep, so this is the half. We got 1 so far. Looks good.
Is it feeling lighter?
Yeah. All right, 3rd jar.
This would be
We got 1.5 so far. 2 if we fill it.
looking slim.
Oh,
Oh man.
I would say 2 gallons.
2 gallons. That's
2
awesome.
gallons every morning I get. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but overall about 2 gallons.
That is some fresh milk right there. And as you can see, it really just filtered out what, like
Dust
3
maybe.
little specks, a
Yeah.
little brown spot.
Yeah.
Very minimal filtering going on.
Yes, it's honestly very clean. Our setup is very clean. So very important that we get this milk into the freezer as fast as possible. Why the freezer? Because we need to get the milk as cold as possible, as quickly as possible. Because any kind of possible growth stops when you freeze it or get it cold. So we're getting it in right now. The next part is very important because cleaning and sanitizing is a very important step when you're a dairy cow owner. So what we're gonna do is clean our milk jug. So we gotta make sure it's very clean and sanitized before we need to use it tomorrow morning. First things first, we're going to rinse our claw with clean water. And then, just like we did in the barn, we hook it up to a pump. This pump's a little bit smaller, but it makes it so I don't have to bring my big pump back and forth. Of course, I've got a button. So we'll go ahead and rinse it with just clean water first. That's how fast you can get 2 gallons out. All right, next we use a Milkstone, an acid rinse. Milk can solidify and kind of create like stones, so we use just like a little bit of this, basically like our soap. And we hit it. Final rinse is basically just clean water and a little bit of bleach just to make sure that if there's anything that's growing in there, it gets killed. Final rinse, here we go. I like to dry the jug, so I just don't want anything growing inside of it. Get it nice and dry. Throw a little towel on top of it. It's our rubber gasket. It's gonna sit right on top just so that nothing gets inside. That's it.
Cool.
I'm gonna take all my cloths in to get cleaned. I'm gonna wash my funnel. I'm gonna throw away the filter, and I'll wash my bucket. So we're ready for tomorrow morning.
Cool.
Come sit right next to me. Okay, now that we're back, we get to hang out with all the babies, and Jackson's been asking to hold Jamie. You got a hangnail there, dude? You ready? Oh, there you go. You gotta hold his head.
Look at that, dude.
Whoop. Baby. All right, back to farm updates. Let's go ahead and check in on the coop. We've got lots of chickens, you guys. Love our chickens and we love our eggs. It's actually morning still and we're gonna grab some eggs for breakfast. We are down to about 9 laying hens right now, which is kind of a bummer, but we've got 3 teenagers, so they should be laying here in the next couple months. And then we've got about 8 baby chicks that will be laying maybe in the next like 3 to 4 months. So you're kind of always cycling through. You always got like more chickens ready to start laying, because unfortunately chickens, they just don't always last forever. It's breakfast and I think we've got a broody hen that doesn't want to give up any eggs, so we're gonna go see if we can get them off. Oh look, here's the guineas. They're coming around too. We have 4 guineas. So guineas are good for insects, and they're also really good protectors. So they'll protect the chickens, they'll protect other animals. Looks like they're looking for some breakfast right now. Good morning, ladies. So I think we have, what, 29 chickens all together. They're right now in the middle of laying. Hi, guys. Thank you. We got 2 so far. I'm gonna need you to move. I know you're right in the middle, but I'm gonna need you to move. I know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't pat me. Don't pat me. It's like she's about to lay. So we got about 9 eggs this morning. We're probably gonna eat all of these today.
Yeah, chickies.
It has been a hot day. I've been out swimming. We've now let the chickens out because we want to let them roam around. But I want to give you guys a little update now on the garden. Now, we are amateur garden people. We don't know a lot, but we're trying to learn. So I thought I'd show you guys our garden bed. So here is kind of our greens. So we've got cauliflower and broccoli. Some are coming in, some are not. These are doing amazing. This is romaine. And then we've got arugula, which is looking really good. I actually want to try a bite of it. Oh my gosh, it smells like arugula. I love it. Arugula is like my favorite thing.
This is spicy.
It's spicy! You want to try?
No.
It's like hot. Buzz, you want some?
Like, no, you crazy girl.
All right, let's show you this one. This one's popping off too. This is our cucumbers, which I did not think these would do good, but like, look at this.
Yeah, the cucumbers are doing great,
They're
babe.
doing great. And then we've got tomatoes right here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little bit of rosemary, but that's pretty much it. These have done great. Like, I can't believe we planted these and this is how much they've grown. Like, they've literally done great. So cool. This was supposed to be green beans, carrots, and spinach and arugula, and I don't know what happened. They just did not work. So for whatever reason, this garden bed was kind of a dud. Maybe it was the soil. So these are like little sugar snow peas. So we've got a little net here to help them grow, because they're supposed to like kind of grow big, but they're doing really good. They're definitely taking off. We're supposed to have bell peppers, which I don't see. Maybe those are bell peppers. Be celery here too, but I don't really see a lot. So our snow peas are doing good. All right, over here we've got green beans, which I'm so excited about. They're looking really good. They actually weren't looking that great, and then I put some nitrogen on here and they actually started doing a lot better. So maybe that helped. And then we've got some rosemary, and then we've got jalapeno and like hot peppers basically over here. So, and then I saw that we actually have peppers growing and I was very excited about that. So anyways, that is our garden. Oh, over here, we've got sweet potatoes in here. I'm so excited about. They grow inside this bucket, and then here in a few months we'll just dump it out and we'll kind of find all the potatoes. And then in here we've got peanuts, which are like so easy to grow, I guess. So this is kind of like our peanut area. And then we've got basically red potatoes and russet potatoes.
Lots of potatoes.
Lots of potatoes. I'm so excited. And then this was supposed to be our in-ground garden, but I got a little overwhelmed and I was like, I'll just do that maybe in the fall. All right, next we got to talk about our meat chickens. So this is our meat chicken setup, which is actually guarded by an electric netting. That way we can keep out fox, raccoons, anything that might want them. I've got it off right now. Coyote too. Buzz. Just kidding.
We've got a dozen of these bad boys.
They are getting big.
They're getting so big.
They have actually about 3 days left, and then we are going to be having processing day, which will be quite interesting. First time we'll be doing that, but these chickens are bred for that. They actually cannot live much longer. They won't really make it. They're bred to grow big and fast. They're doing great. They have been so easy to raise, so much fun. Just a bit of fun experience basically. If you are wondering what we do with all the milk that Daisy produces for us, 2 gallons a day can be a lot. A lot of it does actually go to these meat chickens. They drink about maybe a gallon every couple days or so. So we mix it in their food. And that actually, I think, has helped a lot with their growth too. That is another really easy way to feed your meat chickens with your dairy cow.
All right, last but not least, we'll give you an update on our goats. As you can see, our guineas are doing a perimeter check.
So this is Lola and this is Lily, and they have been the sweetest goats. They are Nigerian dwarfs. They're very fun, playful, cute. She's trying to eat my stuff. Hi, Lily. You are so sweet. So Lola here had Lily a couple weeks ago, and she has been an amazing mom. She basically just nurses and takes care of her own baby, which is really nice. And she gets the entire paddock and the giant stall. So she's a very spoiled. There are a couple of very spoiled little goats. And then if you're wondering about our other goats, Oreo and Latte, we actually went ahead the other day and rehomed them. That's what you want to say about goats. Oreo and Latte, they were just ones that we got to kind of like test out the waters. And unfortunately, they ended up kind of being a little bit aggressive with Brielle, and they would headbutt and stuff. And so we knew we wanted something a little bit smaller, a little bit safer for the kids. So we went ahead and gave them to an awesome family who have lots of other goats and stuff like that. But Lola and Lily have been working out right now. I will say goats have turned out to be an interesting animal for us. We don't really drink goat milk. We don't really use the milk. So they're kind of an animal that's just fun, but they're not really that useful.
They're cute.
They're cute. They're sweet. But they're not like a dog. They're not like a horse that you can ride. They don't really produce a lot. They're good lawn mowers if that's what you're looking for, but I've already got one.
Lily's getting big.
I know, my gosh.
Whoa.
She's like trying to jump in my arms. Hi. The other thing about Oreo and Latte, I really wanted them to get pregnant, or I wanted them to be pregnant when I bought them, and then I wanted them to give us some babies and like be able to watch like birth. Like I wanted the kids to be able to experience that. And they just never really got pregnant. It was kind of weird. So, you know, we're just gonna hang out with these ones and see how goats work out for us. But the cool thing about livestock is that they really are like great because you can kind of trade with friends and people in the community. You don't have to keep livestock forever if they don't work out. Spend money on an animal like this, like you should be able to get your money back. So it's just kind of different than your pets at home. I think that's all our animals. We got Luna and Buzz still. We've got Silas. I think that's it. Do you want to eat?
Oh, she has to crouch now. Comment down below, what do you guys think this plant is? There's a mysterious plant growing by the water bin. Looks like it's got a flower about to open up. Oh, it's got a couple flowers. What is this?
It looks like my cucumber. Looks like a squash plant or a cucumber. Maybe a pumpkin.
Didn't we have pumpkins? We threw pumpkins in there?
We did.
It could be pumpkins.
We did throw pumpkins in there.
I think we're accidentally growing pumpkins.
But why would they not eat that? Like,
I don't know.
it's been growing there for a couple months. They didn't touch it. That's cool.
Those are some thick vines.
Did you get pumpkins?
That'd be so funny.
Cool.
Guess you weren't done with the garden update.
I guess not.
All right, you guys, that is all for today's video. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. I know it was a long video, but we had a lot to update you guys on. Farm life is always evolving. It's always growing. We're always learning and moving on to the next thing, and really just trying to figure out a really cool plan for this property. And it's fun to get to share that with the kids, with Missy, with her family. This property is really shaping up to be something really, really special. And we're proud of it. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, my new song, Takes You Back, is out now. There's a little bit of a trend going on social media, so check it out on our shorts category here on YouTube. We have a few shorts up about it. If you guys want to participate, it's really easy. You just take a video of yourself and your whole family at the very beginning, and then at the very end, you show a picture of where it all started. So go check that out. Go check out the new song, link down below, and we will see you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.